Alright everybody, so what's up? Back at it again with another video. This time on something totally bizarre. A buddy of mine wanted to borrow my DRZ. I said go for it, but in exchange for a bike. And this is what he gave me. Not quite sure what it is. I do know it is an SV1000 mixed with a bunch of other miscellaneous fucking items, such as a Gixxer 600 fork, Gixxer 1000 rear wheel, a bunch of freaking stuff. It's got a lot of power. It sounds insane. You guys are probably thinking, oh, he's on a different bike. He must have bought another bike, because this guy is a Craigslist. There's a Craigslist wielder and dealer. Well, no, I did not buy another bike. But I'll tell you what I did buy on Craigslist recently, and I got freaking screwed on the deal. So I bought a new truck, right? And oh man, I thought, okay, so this truck, I bought a truck off Craigslist, right? I thought it was a freaking screaming good deal. Oh man, I'm really going fast. You know what? Let's go ahead and get into the right lane and just take it easy. Okay, so I bought a diesel, Duramax diesel, because I have been wanting a bigger truck. I had a little Nissan Frontier, great little truck, small little truck, but the transmission was taking a crap. And I had to weigh the options. You know, as a wielder dealer mentality, you have to weigh the options. It's, do you throw $4,000 into it for a new transmission? I basically traded it in to a car lot, no questions asked, for what I would have sold it with a good transmission. So I mean, come on, it's like, it's common sense right there. You know, why would you put a transmission in it if you would just sell it for the same amount? I mean, it just makes no sense to put a transmission in it. Anyway, back to my story before I was rudely interrupted with my speeding. I bought a truck. I thought it was a great deal. Well, it turns out you should do a Carfax before you buy an item, not after. That freaking car had almost 2.5 times more miles than I thought it had. That thing had crazy high miles, and then I thought what I was getting a killer deal. I mean, I was paying like $8,000 under a Blue Book. Well, it turns out I actually overpaid for the truck once I realized the correct mileage, and not to mention that's a felony here in the state of California. So I gave the guy a couple options when I bought this truck. I said, hey man, you could either give me all my money back, take this piece of shit truck, it's not a piece of shit, but it just had a lot of miles, take this piece of shit truck, give me my money back, you know? Or you could give me some of the money back so I feel like I got a killer deal. We could call this fair and square. I fucked up, you really fucked up, you should be going to jail, but I'm gonna let it slide. Don't do it to the next guy. Or option C for him was I just call the cops and you go to jail. So he got scared. He already spent some of the money, and so he's like, well, I don't know what to do. And I was like, well, that sounds like option 2 is gonna be give me some of the fucking money back. And he gladly did, which did not make it fully fair, but it made it fairer than not fair. Oh great, nice freaking job, Honda. So it was, you know, it was a little fair. I'm not a freaking guy to be like a total dick. Even though this guy really freaking deserved it. I mean, he screwed me. I still feel like I should take him in to the motherfucking police. Yeah, so I mean, that's my story of getting screwed on Craigslist. Basically bought a truck with 2.5 times more mileage than it should have had. And I just bent over and took some money back and called it fair. I mean, I was really scared that if I did take him to the cops, I just wouldn't get anything back, and I would be stuck with this truck. So I mean, that's got to be like somewhat the mentality to have, right? Something's better than nothing. I got something back instead of having a truck with a lot of miles that I overpaid for. So now I feel it's somewhat fair. What's your guys' like worst freaking Craigslist deal? Like just worst story ever? I mean, I got pretty screwed on that, and honestly, that was my fault. I'm so comfortable with using Craigslist, and I would like to think I'm an honest person. So I thought everybody's honest. Turns out, guess what? Not everybody is. So it was a learning experience, that's for sure. Don't trust everybody. And I'm disappointed in myself for not looking. All right, guys. I'll probably see you guys back with the DRZ, but we'll see.